waiting for this. I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Oh, I can't wait to get back to my investigative novel. Hear this. It's hearing aids and a dog. Oh, boomer. Hey, Casper wears a special jacket. Huh. Oh, hey, there's somebody I see. Whoa. Hey, guys. Surprise visit from my son, Riley. Oh, hey, oh my gosh, we're going to talk about Deadpool Wolverine. Let's go. Riley, welcome back to Greenlight Cinema. I'm really happy to have you back with me. What do you think about this movie, Deadpool Wolverine?
I loved it. I think it's really good.
Yeah, we have two sets of notes here. I don't have a whole lot to say about this movie, but great things. Honestly, the opening scene was probably my least favorite scene. Can I at least see this for a minute? Which wasn't too bad. It had like, was it NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Or yeah, and he pulls out some Wolverine claws and he's hacking these people to death that are like agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. No, they're the agent timelines from the Loki show, maybe. I was like, that's kind of hacky. And he wakes up. So Wade starts his day. He's hung up the Deadpool suit. He's like, I'm done with that stuff. I'm just doing a car salesman, which is kind of funny. We can't give out a whole lot of this movie. I want to say that. And I thought him being a car salesman was worth talking about. He has like a little buddy friend guy. What's his name? Barry or something. He just pops up.
Yeah.
That kind of kicks things up. But he wants meaning in this. He's a different Deadpool, you know. Like, he seemed different than 1 and 2. Oh, I forgot to do my review for 1 and 2. The movie was great. Both movies were amazing. They were brilliant. Ryan Reynolds is brilliant. There you go. So, but yeah, it was pretty cool, though. He somehow goes to Happy Hogan and is like, I want to be an Avenger. And it's like, and Happy's like, oh, like, he appreciates the initiative. But he's like, maybe now's not the best time.
I like his suit better in this one. It's like, it has a much more brighter and red color, and it's really cool.
Yeah, we want to get into that. That was like my little side note, and I'm glad that he picked up on that. That's how smart and intuitive he is about movies. The suit is like more like classic comic book, like what he's talking about, but where Disney is kind of shelved Fox, say, 20th century, is kind of a little bit different. So Disney kind of turned up the contrast and the hue up a little bit on this movie and brightened up the colors, but not too colorful to where it's like painfully distracting. Like, a couple parts in this was like I didn't like all the Deadpools at the end, but that was a lot of his favorite stuff and Julie's favorite stuff, my wife's. They liked all those different Deadpool cameos, but I was like, okay, this is some fan service. But Happy Hogan thing, though, going back to that didn't sit well with him. So then he gets a knock on his door from the timeline agent people, and they're like, come with us. Why is Thor crying? You know? We go to the agency place, and we see monitors from the future, and Thor's crying in one of them. What's that about?
He's just crying in one of the monitors, and he's holding Deadpool.
Yeah.
He's holding Deadpool while crying.
And he could be holding his head, or this could just be a big, like, dumb joke that Ryan Reynolds is gonna, like, hold on to for, like, the next few years. I don't know. It's pretty great how you sell this. Cuts to, he's like, you know what? This place called the TBA. This is like the to be announced, which was funny because it's like all the movies that got shelved, you know. He has to go get Logan. He goes rogue and gets the worst Logan. We have our Henry Cavill Logan scene, which was great.
Yeah, the Calverine.
Calverine, yeah. Logans. They show the one Logan that you talked about.
Yeah, they show the classic Wolverine with his brown and yellow suit, and he's fighting Hulk.
Yeah, and then there's the old Wolverine that shoots Deadpool.
Oh yeah, Old Man Logan.
That was really cool, yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna, fool around with that later on, but Deadpool picked the one to let his friends die, and that was the only one he could get, I guess, available. And he's like, he gives him a not alive.
I didn't lie, he lied.
So I mean, he means well with his lie, but he don't know if Logan's gonna get back to his world or not. But spoilers at this point, it's spoilers, guys. He don't get his world back, and the TBA lady's like, but you know, you kind of grown into who you are, Logan. So do you really need that world? No. So here you go, live with Deadpool. And it's like, that's a great ending. These two guys are gonna like live together. This felt like a power 80s movie with jack dudes fighting, like Stallone and Schwarzenegger if they teamed up, you know. And I'm not talking about those Expendable movies. Jeez. Oh, love a Pete. Will you have anything you want to add?
Well, let me think. I'm kind of all out of ideas. Oh yeah, we got Deadpool with us.
Yeah.
He's from the Deadpool Corps.
He was kind of an odd character for me, but I was a little okay with him. There's Professor X is also our other antagonist, and she lives, which was a really cool set piece, on Ant-Man's corpse. And that was CG. I want to say this: most of this movie looked very low budget. Julie said, she gave me some facts that a lot of Ryan Reynolds' friends, like Chris Evans, was just texted and they showed up. And Rob McNeely showed up, and his scene was cut. He was there opening night, and he didn't get to see it. From what I seen on a tweet, or X is what they say. But yeah, Professor X, Charles Xavier's sister, is trying to be the bad guy, and she is fantastic at it. Oh man, she tries to kill the world and destroy timelines, but Logan and Deadpool have to link hands, and they're like, we're definitely gonna die for real ever if we do this. And then they just walk out of frame 5 minutes later. It's like, okay, good, they didn't die. Spoilers, there is a Deadpool that does die though. He don't have regenerative powers.
Oh yeah, his name's Nicepool.
Nicepool, yeah, I liked him a lot. He had a puppy.
And and Deadpool stole his golden guns.
Yeah, he was like, I mean well by this. That ice cream truck, yeah, that's like a little ambulance on wheels, or hospital on wheels. And Logan's like, you're just lying to him now. He's like, that's not right. It was pretty good stuff as far as it goes. I don't have a whole lot else to say about this movie. I clapped when I seen Chris Evans. Yeah, Chris Evans, Captain America, showed up on a tweet. I'm like, did they make his suit in 12 hours? Like, how he looked great. He looked like just, hey Chris, come on up. We'll just pluck you right out of the street. I like seeing that. I like seeing the fourth wall broken, of course, in every Deadpool movie. But this one with the 20th century, that was a masterpiece. At the end, the montage of all the characters. Like, oh, I want to get into that real quick. Let's talk about Gambit. Oh man. Channing Tatum Gambit. Oh, that's pretty good. And then we have Blade. We see him. We see Jen Electra, Jen Gardner, and Logan's daughter. It's like, oh man, it's pretty fantastic. Or his DNA, whatever they put. So they all have to team up to stop, you know, a few antagonists. We have like a couple of antagonists in this. We don't want to give out a whole lot of spoilers, guys. You gotta see this movie for yourself. It's incredible. I was able to take the whole family and we sat through it. A lot of crass jokes, like Deadpool always gives you, but they do it in such a fast pace that your smaller kids, they won't even notice. They just enjoy the action. Have anything you want to add to it?
Yeah, I'm really excited for them to come to the MCU, and if Deadpool actually if he actually joins the Avengers, that will be cool.
Yeah, I guess he technically didn't join the Avengers, but he is part of the Marvel Universe now, since this was a completely Disney movie of no 20th century. It's like the remains of 20th century from the void. That was kind of cool. Yeah, he's going to be an Avenger somewhere, some way. And they're going to have a lot of Doomsday. What's that about, guys?
Yeah. I wonder if Deadpool will show up in Avengers Doomsday.
Maybe it's a little scene. I think they're probably going to save him for Secret Wars. Marvel's like, we're going to be smart with our movies again and not blow it all at one time like we did in Endgame. But hey, look, they've drawn that out for 10 years, so yeah, guys, that's a great movie. You take your family to see it or wait for it to come out, but 5 stars. Or my wife will get upset if I say anything less. I'm picking. Okay, guys. Well, you have anything else, or? Brando out, guys. And oh, jeez. So guys, if you hadn't already, please like this episode and share it and subscribe to our channel if you hadn't already. Greenlight Cinema. Riley, thank you for coming back, and I hope you'll come back more on my little show.
Yeah.
And follow him on his TikTok, guys. And wait, before you go, Riley, you left these in here. Ooh. Oh. I am the greatest Disney IP property of all time in pop culture history. Back to Star Wars The Acolyte, guys. Oh, you betcha. Like and subscribe. Greenlight Cinema. Alright, guys. Brando out.